Hi Pitmasters, welcome to another episode. I got this beautiful pork loin, Iberico, and we're going to roast it and then finish it off with a sweet and sour sauce. Look at this beautiful pork loin that we have here. We're going to trim some of this excess meat and fat off, straighten up the backside. Now you can really see that intermuscular fat. Now we'll start and slice open our pork loin. Now I'm going to cut it open in this direction, just under the fat cap. And then I'm going to cut this open again because this is a little thicker. So I have the opportunity to cut it again. And look at the marbling throughout this cut of Iberico pork. Absolutely gorgeous. So now what I want to do is want to keep it simple, and I'm just going to add a little bit of seasoning, and I really want to add my superlicious barbecue rub that's going to provide us with a lot of beautiful color. Then we're going to fold it back together. And look, our beautiful pork roast together again. And now of course we need some butcher's twine to tie it all up. What I like to do is keep my butcher's twine in a jar, and then I can pull it out without it rolling off the table. I'm using a very easy nut to tie this all together. I'm just gonna take my twine, put it together, go under once, twice, 3 times, and then just press it together. And you see, because we went under 3 times, it stays like this. Now we do one more time and it's secured. It's that easy. So as you can see on the bottom, it's all meat, but on the top side there's fat. So what we're going to do for the meat, we're going to season it with the superlicious barbecue rub as well. And now on top, on the fat part, we're going to do a little bit of extra salt. And I'm using Maldon salt, which is a pyramid shaped salt. Absolutely beautiful. I have a beautiful chunk of apple smokewood. We're going to add that to our classic Joe, and I'm also adding a smaller chunk of oak. I'm going to set in the heat deflectors, put in the grill grates, and then we'll put our beautiful pork roast on the grill. Now we'll close the lid and set the temperature to 140 degrees Celsius. Our pork roast has reached the desired temperature, so we're going to take it off the grill and let it rest. While our pork loin is resting, we're going to take out our deflector plates and raise the temperature in the Kamado Joe Classic up to around 200 degrees Celsius. We are putting the bell peppers, spring onions, ginger and garlic on the grill. Let's check in on our bell peppers. We need a lot more char than that. So we're going to add our pan to the grill, let it come up to temperature. So we will add a tablespoon of sunflower oil to the pan. And to that we will also add 300 grams of pineapple and around 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. So we got a nice bit of char on our spring onions, we got a nice bit of char on our ginger as well as on our garlic. So we're taking them off the grill and we're chopping fine our spring onions. We're also chopping the ginger fine. It turns soft and hot, so be careful for your fingers. And now the garlic, look at that, it's completely charred. We're going to cut off the bottom part and then we're going to squeeze out the garlic slowly. So we're chopping it all up and we're putting it back in the pan. Now our bell peppers also have turned soft and got a nice bit of char, so we're taking them off the grill and we're starting to cut them fine. We are working our way around the core. Look at that. Look at the juices inside. Look at the beautiful colors of our bell pepper and all those juices. Let's get them in the pan quickly. Make sure we don't lose any of those juices. That's all flavor. To this we're going to add a teaspoon of sesame oil. We're also going to add a tablespoon of soy sauce and 3 tablespoons of ketchup. So our sauce is done and we're just going to give our roast a little bit of char to caramelize the outside flavors. We have enough powerful flavor from the smoke, but we just want to get that little bit of char and sizzle on the outside. Okay, let's get our roast off the grill. There we go. The moment of truth, slicing into our pork roast. Wow. And now I want to plate this up. First we're going to get the sauce off the grill, make sure it doesn't burn. Look at that. Look at that bubble. Beautiful. These starter cutter pots are amazing for creating sauces like this. It's really nice and chunky, real rustic sauce. It's gonna look fantastic on our pork roast. So let's transfer our pork roast onto the board. Now it's time to get our beautiful sauce onto our pork roast. The sweet and sour smell on this sauce is absolutely gorgeous. So let's give it a try, right? Which part should I get? I'm just gonna cut off a piece right here in the center. Of course, I gotta be careful. There's still these strings attached, so make sure you take them out before you start eating. Let's take a quick bite. The pork loin is so rich with fat. It's just juicy, and the rub, you know, it has a barbecue flavor, but together with that sweet and sour sauce, it's absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys are going to give this recipe a try, because I am sure you are going to love it. If you like this video recipe, give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and if you want to support our videos, then go over to our Patreon page. The link is down below in the video description. You can become a Patreon and pledge some money to support us. So thank you very much. See you guys in the next video, and until then, eat smakelijk.